So let's see, I do believe we have our quotes ready for our players going into this top 8. GTR says, I play Big Bird a lot, so we know each other well. It's an uphill battle for me, but I can give him trouble on a good day. We want more than just trouble, GTR. We want to see how we want to see if you can beat him with a character like Gill. That's kind of what we want to see. But again, tall order with Big Bird. Let's take a look at what Big Bird had to say.
Yes, indeed. GTR is one of the players we play against the most here in the Middle East. You could almost say he's our training partner. So there are going to be a lot of weird decisions that don't make sense out of context, but it's still going to be a fun match. And that's always one of the things I love seeing when it comes to sparring partners play in tournament. Because when you're a sparring partner with somebody and you play them a lot, you are very familiar with their habits, their decision-making. So when it comes to a tournament and you got to get that W, you're going to make unorthodox decisions, these different things that are not your usual strategies to throw the opponent off. And I can't wait to see what both of them bring to the table regarding that.
That's one of my favorite things going into the top 8, right? Again, the pools from the start of the tournament get slimmer and slimmer. People get eliminated, and then it comes down to playing off against your friends, your training partners, your rivals. This is where all the stops are pulled, and it's going to be very exciting to see how GTR plays specifically against Big Bird and how Big Bird has, or what Big Bird has to counter that.
Yeah, I want to see what Gill nonsense are you going to bring to the table, because you're going to need a lot up against Big Bird. And of course,
and immediately just dashes up into his face, huh?
You already know. And you see the crouch fierce into the stand fierce. Oh, no. Already pressing the big Rashid buttons, netting big dividends as well. Plus frames, what you going to do with it? Just hold it into a throw. Oh, plus frames again. He got the big world kick off.
Yes, does get the punish on the stand. Roundhouse, not enough pushback as you are in the corner. And GTR try to get a throw going with a V-shift. Allows Big Bird to evade that danger, but the fire javelin coming in, it doesn't matter. EX spinning mixer on the way out from Big Bird. Now he's just chilling, no pun intended, with the cryokinesis coming your way.
Exactly right. He's going to try to set up shop here, but he needs big damage to put himself back into the game. Does get the fire and the throw afterwards. So the slow start, double check on the crouch light kick. One of Rashid's best tools at checking the opponent from a distance. Ooh, and this time, the crouch medium kick to whip punish. Yeah, I tried to hard call out a jump.
So far, so good for Big Bird, but GTR, again, putting up quite the fight in that first round, and now it's back to the neutral phase. GTR, again, cannot whiff any sort of buttons. Ooh, yeah, gets a punish on Big Bird now. Light confirms.
Wow, you see him expecting Big Bird to swing even after getting hit right there. He went for the big stand heavy kick, but now Big Bird, you see aggression on aggression.
No confirm on the counter hit. Does get a back throw instead, and now Big Bird is stuck. No, he's not stuck at all. Medium kick confirmed into the trigger. Spinning mixer back on the side. Switch forward throw now. Just one more sequence. A heavy hit sequence.
Ooh. Oh, it actually nullified the first part, but Rashid still getting in there. And then the cross up off the wall clean, just couldn't figure out which side he was going to land on. And Big Bird taking the first game off that scramble.
You talk about dividends when it comes to Rashid, man. It was always a good time to invest in Rashid's stock.
Thanks.
Even from his inception into Street Fighter V, right? This character has just been a nuisance, a non-stop nuisance. But again, the way that these players evolved over time with this character, that's the reason why Rashid is the big problem that he is today. Woo! Yeah, coral kick right in the sternum.
But yeah, this man has never shied away from the spotlight, right? Like you said, from the launch of the game, there may be some other characters that have faded, but never Rashid. Oh, and another stand medium kick activation into the V-trigger. Nice side switch as well. Oh no, just the hezzy this time, getting him with the crush counter fierce. Reset.
And the side switch. Back into the corner now, but GTR again does have the full life lead. Big Bird made a big bet.
Oh, and it's not going to pay off. This catch him reaching, but not a kill. Stand medium coming again, trying to bully his way out. No more V-trigger available for Big Bird, though. Ooh. No crush counter that time either. Lucky break, and a stand light kick will do the job, catching him flinching.
Okay, I'm liking this transition from GTR. Granny shifted, not double clutching like he should. Well, we'll see what happens now. It does have full critical art on deck. The V skill past the cryokinesis, but that was airborne. Another throw. Don't get hit by another one, man.
Ooh, yeah, it looked like he might have been trying to set up for an empty low right there. Tried to catch a shimmy, but he didn't bite. But ooh, the plus frames taking advantage of it.
Stealing that tech from his brother Urian from seasons past, right? The hesitant crouch heavy punch, but no go. Big Bird anti-airs with the crouch fierce.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, he got out to the other side, tried to do another big stand fierce. Nice check with the crouch medium kick, though. Again, now throwing him out of the special. Stop it. Nice check.
Oh, I wonder if he could have gone into critical art. I know he wouldn't have killed, though.
Yeah, whirlwind. We got the V-trigger enhanced whirlwinds on deck now.
He's still fishing a lot with these heavy normals, and GTR just running into them. Spinning mixer now, a throw will do it, or an overhead.
You see Big Bird was respecting the CA there.
Oh!
GTR beating him to the punch, show him the wings, and show him that it's not going to be free. 1-1.
0 to 100 in matter of seconds with that crouching light punch. Or no, it was standing light punch, excuse me.
It's all about when you hit the NOS, right? You can have it locked and loaded in the car, but it's all about when you activate it.
It's not about what's in your car. It's how you race your car.
Ooh, talk to him, and GTR now. Tying it up, making sure Big Bird recognizes. And then, you know, Brian F. actually talked about this yesterday, I believe, in the pre-show, with players, sparring partners playing in tournament, right? Just because you lose to somebody on the regular outside of tournament doesn't mean they're going to be impossible for you to defeat. And GTR already showing some weakness. Wow, what a back that parry.
That's exactly what we were looking from GTR, right? We highlighted the fact that he's very proficient in using that V skill too. But now Big Bird gets confirmed off of the medium kick into trigger, and it's all offensive now for Rashid into the corner. Yet again, GTR manages to walk out of the mix from the side switch now. Throwing from GTR, applying pressure. The trigger is coming out.
Oh, trying to catch him hesitating. Does get him with the frame trap, but not too much damage just yet. EX equals spike, not going to punish, but does get him out of the corner.
Ooh, big confirmed, the double crouch medium punch. Stealing it from his twin brother. I like that.
Man, GTR's done a great job when cornered, walking out like you said, and he really catches Big Bird before he can do like an empty low or a throw or anything like that. That's twice now he's punished.
Yeah, Big Bird overextending, trying to get the best out of GTR, especially in those moments. Hasn't paid off yet, but GTR, again, doing very well for himself, playing in this corner pocket.
Oh, okay. Gonna respect the plus friends actually holding up back this time, but man, paid heavily. EX equals spike, and you're still in the corner. Oh,
again.
ran it right back. Ooh, not biting.
Not a single button press from Big Bird, but manages to take the throw instead. GTR, he's cool with that. Yep, didn't commit to the flame javelin.
That was so sick. Thought he was going to, and he held back just to punish that V reversal.
Uh-oh. Big Bird time. Side switch into the spinning mixer now. Back throw. Good amount of damage. Eagle spike out. He's going to spin that meter.
Oh, but the parry
does it again.
As well.
He does it again. He does it again.
GTR. Yo, keeping it locked and loaded for any time you test him. He'll make sure that the CA is there to make you pay for your entire life bar. 2-1, taking a lead over Big Bird.
Doesn't matter how many times you play him, man. You can still yield different results, right?
Exactly. And I mean, we can see GTR is very knowledgeable of the gaps in Big Bird's offense, right? And he's exposing them heavily because he has that full CA on deck to do so. Man, yeah, it even sounds like we're taking a breather. Perhaps Big Bird might be going to the character select screen, cut the momentum. This is the first time we've seen either of the Birds sweat here in top 16, and let alone top 8.
Man, I had a one-liner for you, but I totally blanked out because of how cool that match was. I definitely had one. I totally lost it. But again, GTR's discipline in the corner has been the highlight of this match so far. There was a slight instance of his impatience. You saw it in that last round, the previous round, where he kept jumping out of the corner, and Big Bird continuously punished it. But it wasn't that big of a punish for most of it, right? It was just a crouching medium punch and then try to reassess the situation. But those kind of threats aren't as scary when Gill has parry.
Yes, exactly.
Right? Knowing full well that GTR is able to use it at a moment's notice and is willing to do so is an even bigger threat when it comes to the left-right mix-up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we highlighted the fact that he was able to walk out of the corner and get the punish on Rashid before he can do something else. But we also saw him backdash in the corner and then parry the normal that came afterwards. So yeah, like you mentioned, GTR, very efficient at using this parry and has threatened Big Bird's offense time and time again with it.
He's geared up with the Nasser suit. He was called in. He's on duty now. It's Big Bird time.
It's time to clutch it out, right? He can't afford to drop another game. You know he wants to meet the other Bird in the winners finals.
And again, we preface this entire event, or this entire top 8, asking the question, who's going to give the Birds the most trouble? Right now, GTR has that solidified.
And yeah, got Big Bird bleeding here early as well. We got the life lead, V-Trigger Raw activation, beats him to the punch with the fire javelin. Ooh, that was a clean whip punish though. Don't get too confident.
Look at the damage off of that. No more trigger left on deck for Big Bird. Way to snipe out the air-to-air. That was a jump back. He did a fadeaway jumper on him.
That was so sick. The turnaround Kobe would be proud. And then he checked his legs afterwards. I actually waited for the backdash and punished it. That was too clean.
Woo.
Oh, yes. Actually caught him with a light whirlwind right there because he had been bullying with the heavier whirlwinds, and GTR had been checking. Nice whip punish.
And just within range. Yeah, that low medium kick. Activation off the stand roundhouse. Gets clipped. GTR tried to press a button to interrupt the whirlwind shot. Oh, in this corner now. And it activates Retribution. Oh, the spinning mixer. What a clutch time to use it. Big Bird letting his wings fly now.
Did not want to eat that mix-up. Rather just EX out instead of guess. And now GTR still has some of the V-trigger left. Puts the Kyrokinesis out, but checked again by the crouch medium kick. Ooh, throw bait, not going to happen, but another check.
Oh, and yeah, again, considering that move was nerfed, a lot of people still have a hard time facing up against it because of the, the sharper angle now, but man.
And man, I was just like, my heart was pumping because once again, we had GTR at around the ending scenario with CA, right? I thought another clutch parry was going to come out, and Big Bird only had enough health left to like survive a combo that wasn't with CA, so that definitely would have still killed him. But Big Bird, one of the best in the world, clutches it out, forces the last game.
Very well spaced out. V-skill after the throw. Now Big Bird, slight life lead, looking for a whiff punish. Instead manages to get a counter poke with that low medium kick with the spinning mixer pushed into the corner. Now GTR, coral kick, and a medium kick to follow afterwards.
But he still can't escape the corner. The spinning mixer knocks him down. Trying to fight out slowly, but the glass is shattered. What are we doing next with it? Just taking the throw this time. We're going to take it again, though, plus frames.
Ooh! Oh, this is huge!
Short. Oh, my goodness.
Yo, how many crouching heavy punches was that?
That's what I'm saying. That was 3 times platinum at the very least.
Triple platinum? Nice.
Oh, and then beats it to the punch again, and Retribution lets him hang in the air a little bit for the stun, and now GTR on set point.
That's one wing clipped. Big Bird now in a pretty dire situation, considering the amount of bar that GTR has, the amount of resources he has now. Big Bird is looking to really well place these normals. GTR with punishes the crouching heavy punch, stuffs out the standing heavy punch. It's all GTR right now. No critical art yet. Big Bird stuck in this corner. Caged Bird.
Yeah, raw activation here. Now he's going to try to put GTR in this cage. Let's see, he needs to lock him in this corner. Jail him best as he can, but the Big Fierce whiffs. Allow GTR to get this space back. Set a shot, coral kick to stuff the
This
Eagle
is
spike.
huge. One confirm could spell death.
Ooh. Wait a minute, though. Big Bird has him in the corner again, fully loaded on the resources for GTR.
Another throw. Can he do like 2 more, maybe?
Oh, he stayed on the same side and stunned him. We're going to go to the last round. Big Bird not playing with this food here, making sure it's ambiguous with the jump in.
This is the kind of match we like to see. Down to the final round here. GTR fully loaded on critical art. Doing a really great job interrupting Big Bird in the whirlwind shot. That heavy punch hit miles away.
That was so sick. Knowing the type of buttons that Big Bird likes to press. EX spinning mixer off the activation. Saw the coral kick come out. Oh, good blocks this time, but eats the throw. You're still not out of this mix. You're still not out of it. Nice does jump this time.
Oh my God, still letting the heavies fly from that close up. Big Bird needs one more instance.
Oh, no anti-air. Oh, but the whip
no.
Oh, tries to get him one more time. No activation. Activation from Gill.
He could die right here. GTR just needs to finish the combo, and that's going to be more than enough. Critical art incoming. Big Bird has been sent to losers by GTR.
Yo, he said sparring partner. Both Big Bird and Angry Bird play GTR more than pretty much anybody else in the Middle East, and you saw the knowledge exposed from GTR here, pretty much ready for every type of route that Big Bird wanted to pursue when it came to the offense. Exposed it with the parries, had backdashes on deck, everything was on point.